too fast, huh? Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I get to work with individuals that are challenging themselves
So that kind of becomes a safety thing.
in sometimes very extraordinary circumstances. So I have a huge amount of respect for that. There is no formula for mental health. It really depends on the individual.
Okay, good. Awesome. Excellent.
My name is Orlando Valencia Montes, and I'm the program manager at Cafe 54.
This way.
One of the biggest reasons that I do what I do today is because of my mother.
What do you want to say to the camera?
I don't know. Whatever.
You want to say hi to the family?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
I also have a mother who has a diagnosis of schizophrenia.
Oh my goodness.
But I think at about 10 or 11, I started to realize that there was a reason why Mom was standing in the doorway at 2 in the morning, staring, talking to herself, having conversations with people that weren't there. Realizing that our mother had a diagnosis, it was a real learning curve for us. Why couldn't she get an appointment? Why couldn't she see her doctor when she needed to? There were those kind of frustrations that we had, and we didn't understand how to navigate the system, really. I think she only had 2 jobs in her life. She would talk about this all the time. The job that she had, how she had her certain duties that had to be done, and how they counted on her. And it was this big source of pride for her. Right out of high school, I started getting into prevention work. Jobs are stressful. Jobs require us to get up in the morning and show up. And people are resilient, and they need that sense of purpose. The statistics show that individuals want to work. I've seen individuals come in, and by the end of the day, we're sitting down with them and they're in crisis. Maybe that person doesn't have any food in their kitchen. Maybe they haven't slept all night and their meds are off.
Asking job coaches about questions that you might have in the workplace.
Now they're in a new challenge of their life, another stage of that journey. How do we come and say, hey, this is meant to happen. Let's put some supports in place.
I first came into contact with Cafe 54 because I was going through vocational rehabilitation. I had just come off of being homeless and like a suicide attempt. The past year, ever since coming to work here, my whole life's changed.
An individual can be experiencing quite a few symptoms of their mental illness, and you put them into a work environment and this transformation takes place. There's a focus, there's a direction, there's communication.
What's going on over here?
You see this decrease in symptoms.
The cheeses go in the back of the provolone and then the Swiss goes right there.
Then there's this chain reaction of decrease of hospitalization, decrease of monies being spent because we have to call for an ambulance because an individual is wrapped up in blankets outside in 112 heat.
I got a barn sandwich with potatoes. I was homeless and now I have an apartment. I didn't have any income and now I have a job where I come here 5 days a week. I'm contributing, I'm productive, whereas before I was just kind of wasting my day.
It's important for me to be part of social change. It's important for me to be part of breaking down stigma. I never really saw my mother get a chance to work. And so sometimes I look around the cafe and I have this really odd thing that's happening inside myself where I see my mother and other people and I see them working. I'll look and I'll see and I'll think, oh, that's my mom. Like, that's her. It's healing me to see that happen. Because I never really had a chance to see her fulfill that part that she really wanted, which was, I want to have a job. I want to earn my keep. And when I watch someone else do that, I'm getting a chance to see my mother do that.
You better not give me a cold.
I won't.
I didn't come here for you to get me sick.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want to say to the camera?